Hey dreamers! Okay, I am back with part 2 about earning this Destination Color 2023 to Jamaica and using this points tracker and how to different ways you can earn points and different ways that you can fill this whole thing up, okay? So, again, if you are here, say hi. If you are catching this on the replay, just comment replay, comment Jamaica one more time. It doesn't hurt to get it in our minds that we are so excited to go here. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll try to get back and answer them. Last time I couldn't see comments as we were going, so I'll just try to go back. It was probably better anyway, because then I could not squirrel as bad. All right, so just a quick recap. Check out video number 1 about using the trip tracker and getting your family or your spouse or your friend, significant other involved. Okay, but just a reminder on ways that you can earn points, because I'm actually glad that I ended up doing this video a few days later, because I've heard a lot of questions about different ways to earn points. So there's a ton of ways you can earn points. So remembering that this section, and this section are mandatory. You have to earn them in this exact way. And then filling up the rest of these leaves, you can earn the points any way you want. And same thing, earning level 2, you can fill up these points however you want, okay? And I'll get to that. So, one way to earn points, I should have printed this backwards, sorry. One way to earn points is that you get 1 point for every 500 PV that you sell, okay? You do need a mandatory minimum of 12 points. So you need to have at least 12 points that are your personal PV, 500 PV per point, okay? You can also earn more than 12 PV points, and that would go towards filling up the rest of your leaves, all right? 4 points need to be from a newly enrolled stylist, so someone that you enroll between August 1st and March 30th, 2023, who qualifies. So that means in 1 month, she has 300 PV, and she or he, anyone can join, that person does need to be an active stylist when the incentive period is over. So the person can't quit before March 30th, 2023 in order for them to count for you, okay? Same thing though, if you enroll more than 4 qualified stylists, they can fill up the rest of your points. And then, the last mandatory type of point is the new enrollee volume, where again, you're going to earn 1 point for every 500 PV that your newly enrolled stylist earns. So again, the newly enrolled stylist has to enroll between August 1st and March 30th, but for every 500 PV that newly enrolled person sells, you will earn 1 point. And again, you need a minimum of 12, but it can be more than that, okay? It can be more than that, and it can fill up all of these extra leaves and all of these extra boxes down here. You also get 3 points for every level that you promote, senior, team, builder, and up. So your starting rank is your career rank listed in the VO as of August 1st. And this is what a senior team builder's tree looks like. So if you either promote to this rank or promote beyond this rank for the first time past your career rank, okay, you'll get 3 points for that. But remember that you have to maintain that rank in March of 2023, or you can promote in 2023, March 2023, but you need to be paid as whatever that promotion rank at least is by March 2023. But okay, I'll get to that in a minute. And then you also earn 4 points for every stylist you enroll. So any new stylist between August and March that promotes to senior team builder. Okay, so I hope that explains all the ways that you have to actually earn the points. Once again, they are listed here as well in the Color Street tracker, and they are on the brochure for Color Street, all the ways to earn points. But I want to answer some questions and explain some things and just give some ideas of how you will earn level 1 or 2. So one of them is you could earn this trip on nearly all PV. If you are a super seller, again, you have to have your minimum of 12 points of personal PV, the 4 enrollees, and then the enrollee PV. Okay, so that's a given no matter what for you to for you to be able to earn the trip. But if you are a super seller, you could fill the rest of these points with your own PV. All right, that's one way to do it. In the last video I mentioned, I love taking a pencil and marking in my sketch plan of how I'm going to earn these points. So if I'm pushing myself, I might, fill these in. Here's August, September, October, November. I could push these and decide how much PV I need in December, January, February, March. I forgot November. So I could fill all these with PV points. So that's one way to earn the trip. The basics and then PV. Another way you could earn the trip is if you did enroll some rock stars, okay? You might enroll one of these qualified stylists, might be a super PV person like you are, and you'll earn the PV points for yourself, for that super seller, but then you can earn more newly enrolled PV points as well as your own PV points, okay? So if you're a super PV seller and you train your new enrollees to do the same, you can get points for their PV. And remembering that your new stylist can be earning this trip along with you, because when you earn points on their PV, they're earning points on their own PV too. Okay. Anyway, so with the new enrolling PV points, for instance, I mentioned in the last video that for 4 qualified stylists, if they all hit their jump starts, which again, it doesn't have to be jump starts per se, but it's just an easy way to think about it. Each one, I'm going to draw this out. If they each hit their jump starts, which is $500 a month for the first 3 months, look, your 4 enrollees would get you that. So enrollee 1 gets her jump starts, 1, 2, 3 months. Enrollee 2, enrollee 3, enrollee 4, all right? Now, the 500 PV for everything does not have to happen in 1 month. It keeps a cumulative total of your PV from August 1st to March 30th. So just so you know that. But the other thing is, let's say that, maybe you get a point for each one of your stylists because, you're going to get the enrolling point, but they each qualify. So that's 300 PV. And as long as each one of them sells even 200 more, you're going to get, I'm going to put check marks on this. You're going to get 1 point per new stylist if each one hits 500 PV, okay? So if you enroll 4 people, help them get to 500 PV in 8 months, right, between August and March, you would earn these extra points as well. Now, again, these points can come from any of the new stylists. So if you enroll a super seller, they might be responsible for all the rest of your new enrollee volume points and more. Does that make sense? There's no cap on how many PV points you can earn and how many PV points your new stylist can earn. Let's say that you are a super enroller, okay? You can earn, again, the minimums here, but you can enroll, I said this in my last video, if you enrolled 2 people a month for the next 8 months, and you would already have 16 points, okay? You'd have these 4 points and 12 more points. And if each one of those people hit at least 500 PV in the enrolling period, you would have another 16 points. So you'd have these 12 plus 4 more. Okay, I didn't do the math, but that seems like you already earned the trip, right? And imagine if you enrolled 16 people who all hit their jump starts. That is 16 times, you'd get 16 points for them. And if they all earned all their jump starts, which I know we're living in a magical land here, but like someone out there can do this, I know. You'd have the 16 people times 3 points apiece. And that would be how, I should like have a calculator out. Someone do that. 16 times 3 plus 16. So really it's 16 times 4. That's how many, oh my gosh, I have to do this right now. I'm sorry, my brain needs to know. I should have brought a calculator for this. Sorry, Ellen, 16 times. Oh my gosh, 64 points. So if you enrolled 16 people who all hit their jump starts, you would have 64 points. Okay? Just from that. So that doesn't even count your PV points. And if you enrolled that many people, okay, the chances are that you would be promoting yourself past senior team builder, and that you might be helping senior team, like your new enrollees might become senior team builders. So remembering too, okay, here's some math. I should have made a graphic for this. Let's go into this. Let's say that you're a super team builder. Okay, calm down. You're a super team builder. You enroll 4 superstars, all right? You get your 4 points. Let's say each one of them hits their jump starts, okay? Your 12 mandatory points here are done. Let's say that you help all of them, all 4 of these people, promote to senior team builder. And remember, if they're doing that, they are earning their way to this trip as well. You get 4 points for every senior team builder that you help promote, new senior team builder, newly enrolled person. That would be 16 points. 4 new stylists hitting senior team builder, that'd be 16 points. Oh my gosh. So that, oh my gosh, hold on, I got too excited. I should have made a graphic for this. So you'd have your 4 enrollee points. You'd have all of these points because they all hit their jump starts. And then you would earn 16 more points for all hitting senior team builder. Again, I know we're living in a wonderful la la land here. They all hit senior team builder. You would already have 44 points. If you break this down, just divided this, I think it's $6,000 divided by 8 months. That is 750 PV from yourself a month. You'd have all the way up to 44 points. You would just need 1 more point. And presumably, if you've got new stylists hitting senior team builder, they are having more PV points. Realistically, you are going to have more PV points. You are on your way to level 2 at this point if you are doing that. Okay? So I just want you to know that you can earn this trip in so many ways. And the reason, again, I love sketching it out with a pencil is I always start with PV. I can control my PV. So I sketch out how much PV I need between now and March in every one of these leaves because I know I can control that, knowing that I'm looking for these 4 people and then I'm really going to help them hit this mark in 8 months. Totally doable. We can do this. I always start with PV. But as we go, I get out my big white eraser. I have like the kind that you had in school, a big white eraser, because I can either erase and reproject what's happening or start moving on to level 2 if you enroll someone and they are a superstar. If you hit a new hostess who is a superstar and she has an amazing party and she joins, you can keep editing your pencil and your sketch plan as you go. Okay, I'm going to try to go over a couple of questions that I know got answered. So, yes, you can earn an unlimited amount of enrollee points, okay? You can earn an unlimited amount of new enrolling PV points. So like one other, I think I already said this, but let's just say that, okay, you didn't enroll 16 people, but you enrolled 8 people, 1 person a month. You're going to have these 4 points and these 4 points will be taken care of by enrollees. If any of them get the 500 a month, you're going to be filling all these in and extra points. Yeah, remembering that every enrollee, if they hit their jump starts, again, they don't have to hit the jump starts to get the PV points, but it's just a good way to think about it because it's $500 a month for 3 months. And remember that the Jumpstart program, they get product credit when they hit their jump starts, and if they hit it all 3 months in a row, they get a consistency reward. So they would be earning points and product credit. You'd earn product credit. You'd be earning points. I lost my train of thought because I got excited by the jump starts. So remembering that every enrollee you bring on that hits all the jump starts, that's 4 points for you. Okay, here are just a couple of tips that I have. So ask any questions. I think that I hope I've answered the ones that I've heard, but please ask them if you still don't understand. A couple of tips I have for you are, I always try to earn some extra points beyond the absolute minimum, because the story that I will tell forever is that my very first incentive trip, I missed it by 2 points because, and I earned extra, but I should have earned 3 extra instead of 2 extra. I promoted, so I got the promotion points, but I didn't read the fine print and I didn't know I had to maintain it in, whatever the last month was. And I didn't maintain, so I lost my promotion points. And like I said, I'd earned 1 extra, but I should have earned 3 extra or whatever. So I always make sure I earn extra just in case something goes wrong. If you do have a new enrollee who ends up deciding to leave before March, you would need to replace that point with another enrollee. Or again, if she's an extra point, you just need to be able to replace that. Now, Color Street told us, you will not lose any PV points that your new enrollees bring in. You will not lose those, but you can lose the enrolling points. So I earn extra points just to sort of be safe. And again, this is where my pencil and all my scribbled notes, I know kind of why I got each point. I will write down my enrollees' names. I will just kind of sketch a couple little notes so I know what's going on, so I know what else to do. Yes, and that the stylist has to be still a stylist in March, and that if you get promotion points, you need to maintain it in March, okay? So it's so exciting. There is so many ways to earn the trip. And realistically, I just told you, if you're a super seller, if you're a super enroller, if you're a super team builder, but the reality is you're going to mix it up and have a little bit of each, okay? Because the great and balanced way to earn the trip that is going to give you a balanced, wonderful business is that, you enroll more than the minimum of 4. You earn a little bit more than the minimum of new enrollee points. You you do more than the minimum of PV points, and that some of your points come from either your promotion or maybe a senior team builder that you help promote from your new people. So realistically, you're going to have like a lovely mix of points in here. And that's what's so nice about just so many ways to earn them, because like I said, in some of those scenarios, if you're already a super rock star, or if you take this trip and push yourself beyond sort of the normal everyday things that you do, you are going to see yourself filling this up. You're going to see level 2 filling up, and you're going to be building this like amazing business. And you know what it's like once the ball gets rolling, everything is so much more fun and wonderful. And at the end of the journey, there is a trip to Jamaica. I mean, come on, that sounds amazing. So if you have any questions, let me know. But that is the different ways that you can earn points and fill up this chart. Happy selling, ladies. Bye-bye.